Hola, Virgo, welcome. Golden Empress collection here. It's time for your January. Thank you for being patient. You just flew out of the deck. You see that, right? Virgo. Okay. Family commitment, home, any struggles you might be going through. This is what they want to talk about. That's just what I hear. I mean, it's why is something taking so long? Virgo, I'm also picking up that if you are a masculine energy, you know what you want. Like that's what they're saying. A real masculine that's put in the time, that's put in the work, they know exactly what they want. And they said that's the healthy way of going about doing it. Yeah. Something about the healthy way of going about doing it. And I just saw the Hierophant, but it went back into the deck. So I don't know. Maybe tell me about this. Yeah. Someone has to make a decision. It's time to be decisive. Three of Wands. They've been waiting for a while, trying to figure out why. And the Two of Cups. I don't know what that noise is. I might have to stop and come back, but we'll see. Anyway, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups. I don't. Well, that's interesting. Because you have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is that you've been planning on, if you have done your due diligence, everything kind of works out in your favor. There's a conversation that needs to be had. It's definitely between two people. Might be a soulmate here. If you've been waiting on a soulmate to come through, I think somebody says something to you where you finally recognize that yes, this person is your soulmate, or the clarity just happens to come. The enlightenment is now there about what you want to do and where you want to be. I almost feel like saying congratulations. Okay, Virgo, because it's you gave something or someone an additional opportunity or a chance to do something. You almost didn't want to. You were, I mean, quite unsure. That's what I'm thinking. You were very unsure about how you wanted this direction to go. And then you changed your mind. That's what I had. You changed your mind. The Moon card. No idea what you were doing at the time. Just glad you did it the way that you did it. Didn't realize that you did it, but knew that you needed to do it. Oh, maybe it's clarity, or maybe somebody told you about how people do toxic things. Something secret and toxic. The truth finally coming out. I don't know, this could be purging and releasing. I hope it's not saying something out of ego, though. That could be another thing. And, you know, really revealing someone's true nature or toxic nature or fearful nature, jealous nature. That High Priestess and Devil card combination together, yeah, that's just, that's not a good vibe. It's just not a good vibe, Virgo. Some of you, I'm wondering, have you been attacked? Somebody wanted to block you from being with somebody, maybe, and they tried to delay you by telling you something about the person that you thought you knew. I don't know. There's something here about dating a friend, maybe. Somebody doesn't like that someone's dating a friend or something like that. It's knowledge. There's something about common knowledge that someone is the way that they are. Queen of Wands, the Chariot, Nine of Pentacles. This is a type of behavior is what I'm picking up on. If this has to do with whether or not something about you're waiting to hear back good news, right? If you are waiting on a promotion or an acceptance for something, I feel like there's a female here that receives that victory if you're a masculine. There's a female that will receive the victory over whatever that is. Um, and I don't know why. It's something about being done by default, if that makes sense. And I noticed how my whole body position just changed. Like I went to go sit on my hands like this. I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody has someone in their life that actually does that. Let me know if this is resonating for you guys. Because I feel like the story just kind of shifted and turned. I see legal matters here. I see possibly or potentially someone who has to go to court. This is more of the lawyer aspect. But then I also see individuals who are putting work in and communicating that they want to be somewhere, but somebody's saying that they can't invest in something because they have to maybe go to work or they have to do some type of work. No, they don't. They have another woman. And it's just, I'm thinking to myself, Virgo, if this is you and you're dealing with somebody who tells you that moving forward with you is not something that they can do, I don't know. It's probably delaying you from being happy. There's also something else here. It's like two separate stories. You see how it just kind of split up? There's also something here about someone who only wants to talk about sex, and that's not happening. And if you notice that someone only wants to talk about sex and doesn't necessarily try to work on the relationship, that's because there's another woman, right? I don't know why someone has a hard time realizing that if the conversation is only about sex, then that's not interesting or intriguing. And depending on the caliber of woman that you're dealing with, like I think I had a picture of the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like chasing a very balanced individual, right? Someone is chasing someone who's too balanced. I'm thinking to myself, someone is out of someone's league here. Healed versus the unhealed. And I think that it might offend somebody. So I don't know. I mean, it's like, and somebody doesn't understand the reason why. Oh, I know what that is. Somebody doesn't understand the reason why somebody treats them the way that they do. Well, I'll tell you what, if sex isn't a part of whatever relationship this is, and I know it sounds pretty toxic, they won't chase you. Sex has to be involved. I don't know. And the fact that I picked up this deck says a lot about past life issues as well. And maybe someone doesn't really show who they truly are. But I'm not going to use that deck because I don't think, Virgo, it's meant for you to have to be delayed. You're meant to be successful, and you're being given all the instructions on how to move forward. This could be an air sign spirit guide. You're being given the instructions on how to move forward. Someone very diligent and someone who knows you is what I just heard. They know you very well. And they've communicated with you on several occasions that in order for you to be successful, you're going to have to manage something in a particular type of way. Six of Wands. You have a Cancer here, another Virgo. You also have Pisces. You also have a Leo. You also have an air sign. Virgo, did you move? Something about whether or not you were able to move. You could have someone spying on you. Yeah, look, this is someone who cares about somebody deeply. And they're definitely spying because they were left out of whatever it was that was supposed to be happening. I think that if for some reason ego is controlling the issue around you and your person, somebody sees the writing on the wall very, very clearly, and I feel like they're at a crossroads. And I don't see whoever this is really taking the life lesson that they should be at this time. I'm not sure that the light is clicking on. Okay, the light may click on at some point that whoever it is that someone is dealing with is a player. You know, they have more than one option. Someone has an option here. I feel like someone is bothered by that. Knowing that whoever it was that they were dealing with is more along the lines of, I don't know, I'm just thinking to myself, not serious. You know, simply put. I also want you to know that you will receive communication about the direction you're supposed to head in. And there's been something that you've been manifesting. You didn't think that it was manifesting, and you did. And I don't think that it looks the way that you want it to look. That's another thing, Virgo. I think it doesn't look the way you expected it to look. And so now you really have to decide, are you going to put in the effort? Are you going to put in that effort to obtain the relationship and work it out? There must be someone new that you met, or there could be someone new that you meet, and they are different than what you expected. And I don't know if you think that this person is just too nice and won't stand up for themselves, and so you hold back from that because you know that it would be like taking advantage of them, because your personality is the complete opposite. Like, you know, you grew up in the hood, or you grew up knowing not to let other people take advantage of you, and you create your own situation and make it a win-win. Someone is also being deceptive here about whether or not they've been in prison. And all it takes is a quick lookup of information to figure that out. A lot of people don't want to deal with people that have been in situations like that. And for some reason, there's something here, Virgo, about clarity behind the fact that a relationship went the way that it did. And knowing, I don't like something about that's your person. I just keep hearing, how do you work it out? Or how do I work it out? I don't necessarily, oh look, these cards stayed. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it can be worked out, because there's too much betrayal and there's abandonment and all kinds of stuff. I was wondering, like, how does it get worked out? Those two cards got left over there. Here they are here. This King of Cups. Oh, look, this healing. Look, I told you. Every sign has gotten the 10 of Cups for Capricorn season. Every single sign. You guys have it here with the Star card. So between the Piscean, oh my goodness, Aquarian, well, maybe it's just a combination of the two. But between Aquarius and Pisces, with that unknown vibe, and what direction do you move in now? I know it's hard. Hopefully you don't refuse because of ego. I will say that. Hopefully you don't refuse because of ego. But I know this truth has to come out about betrayal and stuff within a relationship. And I also think that somebody is blaming someone else for the end of a relationship, and you don't get the right to do that. Somebody's saying, oh, the relationship is over because of this. No, the relationship is over because of what the other person said. So I'm not sure how that resonates. To me, that has to deal with a fire sign. Happiness comes. And I feel like you know it. And I also know that you're happy for other people, and you want... There's a very good investment that you're dealing with. Okay? You could also have a job at this time that you really don't care for. You don't trust whoever this employer is. And you will be moving on. But make sure that you've got everything secure in the bag. And keep that to yourself before choosing to move on here. Yeah, there's someone here. And like if you're in sales, there's someone here who stole your information. made it seem like it was theirs. So it's not, let's put it this way, it was fair for you to make the decision that you were getting ready to make, even if you've really been there a long time, like 8 years or more. Because you have a lot of eights here. And the fact that you can't trust the people that you're around, that says a lot. I mean, it just says so much as to, well, okay, let me go create this new Eden for myself over here. Okay, now I know that that's normally what a narcissist does, so take that as it resonates when it comes to this Virgo energy, and however you're watching it from a Virgo standpoint or a cross-watcher standpoint, that's what needs to be done here. The Eden is going to be created somewhere else before leaving this other situation that was refusing to basically provide you with what you want, whether it's trust and communication or it's just the punani and the big D energy. I know you didn't expect me to say that, but I did. Right? Like, it's just, and that's what it is. You know, I'm almost thinking to myself that with this Piscean energy, I'm hoping that Neptune isn't like wreaking havoc and someone is abusing and in their head saying that they're cheating with someone that they work with. That's unfortunate because it's like, let that go. But somebody very, very clearly defines their relationship as, okay, well, you left or you ghosted. So since you wanted to, betray this or do this, I get to go over here and heal and be this way now. And this is what you're choosing. Subconsciously, I feel like you're in a really good place. You have multiple people that you deal with. Things are working out in your favor. I don't know why. Somebody's telling somebody about why they don't get along with their ex or why they don't deal with their ex. It's just crazy. As soon as I said that, I got a text message. That's freaking hilarious. Okay. But 7 of Wands. All right. What are you working towards? Chasing you. You're definitely chasing something. You don't chase your tail over a relationship that's not suited for you. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is insane. Even if you choose to leave this alone, there's still drama that sits behind this. Somebody will try to drag you back into whatever this is, or somebody is holding on to your energy. They project on you because whatever presence you had in their life is literally creating like this. It's an echo or some type of vibration. That's just what it feels like. It's an echo or some type of vibration. I don't know. And Virgo, I like how you don't let certain people bother you. You're highly favored and protected. And it's other people around you that are consistently trying to reap havoc and pain and ugh. Scorpio, Cancer, always lying, fussing, fighting. There's conflict here. There's drama. That's just going to be another fight around the corner is what I heard. I don't know. There's someone here who's willing to play this game. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's Queen of Wands. 5 of Pentacles, drama. So every time somebody like ghosts or does something, there's another person here that's in the background. Ooh, you guys. What are you doing? Virgo. Do you realize that other people carry weird energy? And if you're an empath, you're going to pick up on this. If they want to talk about their shadow life, if they want to talk about the negativity that's going on in their life, okay. But you cannot call yourself being in a relationship with somebody and being able to deal with this. And it's almost like after you leave whoever this particular person is, their spirit will like chase you. This is like that clingy type of vibe where it's like when you go to help other people work on their stuff, you end up with some sort of entity that likes to cause pain and havoc and wreak weird energy. Did I say wreak? And I was, yeah, whatever. Okay, so, I want you guys to be mindful of the person that you're dealing with in this. They're actually showing me some really weird stuff right now. They're showing me an image of someone who is looking in the mirror, and the mirror is reflecting back to them what their true soul looks like. And baby, they aren't shining. They look rotten. They do. They look rotten. They look like life has really taken them through the ringer, and they would be willing to cause harm and conflict and deception here. So it's like, well, wait a minute. Have you manifested negativity all your damn life? And the only thing that you have successfully done is wrap yourself up in some sort of depressive type of state? If you want to move forward, that's fine. But you've got relationships around you that are just like, will be the death of you, is what I'm hearing. Some of you all have to release these relationships. And just because they are being drained by succubus ass energy, and when they even just thinking of you can pull on you. Some of you all have no clue, is what I just heard, as to how powerful it is some of the people are that you're dealing with, whether or not it's they work for the light or whether or not they work for the dark. This is a game. This is a spiritual warfare game right here. And it only ends with people being hurt if you choose to allow people to steal from your energy. There's a lot of people here. Virgo energy. There's also something here large scale. And when I mean large scale, I mean like whole country. I mean, it could be universe, whatever, but we're basically talking about planet Earth right now. So on a human level here, people, this is a problem. Certain things aren't going to be working the way that they need to, and there's going to be a lot of cold ass energy here. Hey, you know what I see? I also see the same thing I've been telling people. I know you guys, a lot of you that have joined me, you realize I just moved. I moved south because I intuitively knew that this massive, crazy ass winter storm that's happening, I knew it was coming. I'm not about to sit there in that. Oh, no. No, it was time to move south. So for some of you guys, I want you to be mindful of soul purpose and, strife and some of the things that are getting ready to happen, okay? If you know of someone that needs assistance and support and you let them come into your residence, you let them come into your home, you might be, I don't know. Just protect your goodies, if that makes sense. Make sure you have your stuff locked up because this could be a younger one that's kind of a thief. All right, so be mindful of that. Make sure you are protecting your goods. Yeah, and those things that you have tucked away in corners, stuff like that, you forgot about, whatever it is, just, I don't know. Even if you don't have much, if you let somebody join you, make sure you stay on your P's and Q's because this person could potentially bring in a lot of problems. Some of you guys, I just see that you're going to be trying to be helping people out, and people really only give a damn about themselves. And I know that somebody has that perspective in life. I don't know. Some of you all, you need to tell this person, let me help you find a church shelter, and then just do what you can. The same money that you would have spent on that person, donate it to the church shelter. Because allowing this person to come into your home is going to create more conflict than you realize. Okay? And it might even be someone that you work with. I don't know. Something about sticking your neck out there for people, Virgo. Are you supposed to stick your neck out there for people? Yeah, you are. And you're supposed to help people to live life. But from what... Yeah. Oh, man. 10 of Cups and the Page of Cups. You can only be happy if you choose an honorable path. That's what I'm hearing. Out here doing F-boy stuff will have immediate consequences. I don't know why it's kind of scheduled for someone to have issues with work, but Spirit said it's meant to happen. Some of you all, there's a lot of different greedy energy. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of stress. Things need to be worked out. If you're a leader in this, you're going to have to take charge. I just heard bar fight for some of you. I don't know. Places are going to be out of alcohol or something like that. I also heard that too. Something about out of chaos comes your victory. So I'm thinking to myself, you know of several families, or you know of several people or several situations that are seriously down on their damn luck. Okay. I also know that depending on the seeds that you have sown, hopefully staying to yourself has allowed you the opportunity to live life freely. What the hell are they talking about? All right. I don't know how to explain this any other way. You guys have third party entities. You have demonic ass energies that are around you. How you choose to deal with these people is up to you. You have so many tainted souls around you, Virgo, that it's a challenge for you. It truly is. I feel like you're even tempted. You are even tempted, like when it comes to, the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. Like they get into arguments over you and it stresses you the hell out about where you really want to go. And you are confused about what you're supposed to be manifesting. See what I mean? Some of you all might have a feminine messing with your head. Okay. Could be a fire sign energy here. Doesn't have to be fire sign, but it's someone who's dibbling and dabbling in that black magic. Yeah. Someone who wants to be a wife, someone who wants to do something. I don't know, or maybe you have, there could also be two feminines here as well. There's definitely a lot of sex that's going around. I know there was one feminine that said, no, I don't want to have sex. And then there's another one, because they won't. There's someone else here that could potentially be being treated like a third party. So then that all blows up too. Right? It's like a whole cake and eat it issue here. Cake, what is it? Have your cake and eat it too? Yeah. And because somebody's stuck in that path of, well, you told me you didn't want to be with me, so they went somewhere else and did what they needed to do. This Queen of Swords just intuitively knows that it's like, well, if you were gone for that long, I know you betrayed me with somebody else. Oh, it's kind of a sad life to be living. I know I wouldn't want to be living all that. You guys make sure you're hitting the like button, because we're going to pull out some angel cards here. And then we're going to do one more ancestor. I know this one ran a little long, but there was all kinds of just weirdness. And I felt like, I guess it was as people were joining the room, I picked up on significant or specific scenarios, and it just changed the storyline. But as far as chasing you, yeah, there's someone who's pissed off and would like to cause you harm for ghosting them. Angel of past lives. I already told you this is about past lives. Some of you all go check the other signs. I think this one is Sagittarius here, that had the angel of past lives like that. Definitely with Buddhism, maybe Sanskrit might have something to do with the energetic vibration around you right now. Yeah, angel of determination. Yeah, somebody can't stop the hustle. And angel of love. Somebody cannot stop what is truly meant to be. You also have the wisdom, again, Sagittarius energy. They're asking you to be kind. They're asking you to be patient and faithful. Okay, because that's what love is. Kind, it's patient, it's faithful. It's understanding, it's respectful, right? And I feel like especially if you guys were in a situation in a past life, if you never learned the lesson of being honorable, like I said, no, this isn't going to go very well. So Virgo, don't even get yourself wrapped up in a situation of where you're dealing with somebody who's possibly even damaged. That's what I'm going to say. Just don't deal with damage, and don't do damage. If you're deliberately doing damage, then yeah, I would see why somebody is always in a constant state of, no, I'm not going to learn to accept the lesson, right? And they just end up down some sort of twisted ass cycle with people that have demonic energies on them. I don't know. I'm just, ugh. Somebody would rather deal with something that echoes with a vibration of skanky versus one of love and really learning a lesson. I feel like this is someone who's a very long way from being healed. Twin flame union. Yeah, layers of history arising from the ashes. Someone gaining faith, revisiting old. Yeah, this is someone who cannot figure out how to truly do the healing. Someone in your life is at the ascension process right now. Do they ascend or do they fall back into the pits of hell? I don't know. It's going to be up to them. But it's definitely affecting you, because if they choose to fall, they're going to try to take you with them. All right. And you holding on to that particular vibration is not what they want. All right. You already know. You already know. And somebody says, look, I'm not perfect. I've done what I've done. Yeah. Somebody appreciates the whole love vibe. You also in a past life could have been like mother and son. That could also be another thing here as to why you feel so connected with this person that you need to care about them. But somebody only deals with relationships, and you see how messy this became. Someone only deals with relationships if it's about sex. And if it's not about the sexual aspect of it, they cheat. And the details are unclear. I definitely see that the details are unclear, and I see that more than once. Unclear here and unclear here. Okay, and you want to know the truth. You want to know the truth. If this person, is in another relationship, did they ghost you for somebody? What is this? I don't think that's what Spirit needs you to do. I think that Spirit says that wreaks havoc on the things that you should be doing. Staying all wrapped up in whether or not someone else is doing something else, and it messes up your business, it messes up your life, and you don't need that. I don't know, Virgo, they're saying put more energy into healing. Put more energy into healing. I think you're going to be fine. I do. I'm going to let you guys go. But not for long. I'll definitely see you soon. Okay? Yeah. Keep your head up. Definitely keep your head up. Ten of Pentacles, your ancestors have your back. They want to see you do well. There's also something here about your finances. I'm just going to say, if you're looking into finances, you are the winner. You have inheritance. You have blessings. You definitely don't have to deal with people that were trying to betray you. You can actually get rid of that, okay? You can balance yourself out and become one of the most emotionally balanced and stable people that are stable person that people have ever met or whatever. Okay, so like I said, hit the like button. Let me know how it resonates for you in the comments. I love you bunches. I'll see you around real soon. Happy holiday. Peace, noble Grease.